I am very humbly asking if you could chip in $5, $10, or even $25. I know that times could be tough, and they are tough under this horrible president that we have, crooked Joe Biden.
Why are we surprised that Donald Trump can't pay his bills?
So they put it down at $18 million, and they said I overvalued it because we had it valued at a much lower number than it's worth. And by the way, my financial documents are valued much less than my actual value, which nobody even knows. Seek a loan. I didn't even need the loan because you see the kind of cash I have. I didn't even need loans. Maybe you don't do a deal or two. But I have a lot of cash, a lot of everything. You know, a lot of people are very surprised at how successful this is. You saw it today with the kind of cash I have.
Tonight, the fate of former President Trump's most famous properties could be up in the air, with Trump attorneys telling a judge he's unable to secure bond in the $464 million civil fraud judgment against him, asking a judge for an emergency stay. Guarantors won't accept real estate as collateral, but want nearly $500 million in cash, which Trump's company doesn't have, his lawyers say. If he cannot post bond for the full amount by next week, Democratic New York Attorney General Letitia James could start seizing his assets, potentially even his Trump Tower penthouse.
Yeah, he's really angry right now. That's what happens when Donald gets frustrated, he gets angry, when there's a situation that is completely out of his control. And we know that it is out of his control. 30 different lenders said, hey, thank you, but no thank you. We just can't do it. And he's not wrong about that. To post a $500 million bond is not easy to do, no matter who you are. Now, to be fair, there are plenty of billionaires that could stroke that check in a heartbeat, and many have who have had issues for substantially greater than $500 million, which brings me to the point that Donald is so fast to call for everyone to be charged with perjury. That's his new thing. He likes everyone to get charged with 1,001 violation, myself included. What about the fact that he swore under oath to Judge Engoron that he had more than $400 million in the bank?
Has Donald Trump ever paid his bills? There's a track length record, Olympic track length record of people who Donald Trump screwed over. Contractors, employees, lawyers, that he never paid. He weaseled out. He always found a way to weasel out of what he should be paying people. Debt that he owes. And now we're surprised that he didn't have $454 million in the bank like he said he did. Not just him, neither does his company. We have been told by so many people that had done investigative work into his finances that he was not as rich as he said he was. We knew that if he would have kept his money that his father gave him and done nothing with it, it would have been worth more than what he has what he has lost over his life. I am not smiling because I'm happy. I'm smiling because I'm happy. This is what is deserved. This individual is scum. Let's be clear. I am not calling Donald Trump scum because he's a Republican. There are plenty of Republicans that are principled conservatives for that reason. This is a man who is dog whistling every day that America should fall apart at its seams. The institution should fall because he lost an election. This is a person that's willing to wish bloodbaths on people, and I don't care about context. Him using that language, knowing how ridiculous his followers are, knowing that they will try to kill somebody. His followers planted bombs outside of the DNC. This is America. This happened in real life. His followers attacked the Capitol. He's calling these people hostages right now. So yes, I'm excited that $454 million is gonna break Donald Trump's image on who he really is. This person who told the world that he's worth $10 billion, that he had a lot of money. And you've seen it. We ain't seen nothing, buddy. We just heard you talk. And right now what we're saying is it was all talk. You didn't have 450 million. You don't have 450 million. And you might not have Trump Tower when Miss James is done with you. And that's deserving for someone who is willing to get on TV with a national platform and call immigrants from the South animals and not people. I am not at least bit sad or upset about the disproportionality of how much money you have to pay, Mr. Trump. We know you've been grifting off your followers, and they, the MAGA cult, have been paying your legal bills. Now, let's see how fast you can raise $454 million, because you have until Monday. And after that, buildings will be sold. Assets will be sold. Assets will be sold. And it's not enough to stop and shut you up and stop you from lying, Donald Trump. But it will remind the world that justice, at least some justice in this country, still is possible. And that is worth $1 billion to me. Have a great day. Don't lie about your money.